So, dear Liza, after her 90th birthday, began to go downhill, unfortunately, because she had taken a fall
Oh.
in while she was being bathed, and she had a subdural hematoma,
Oh my goodness. Okay.
which she incredibly recovered from with
Okay.
surgery and stuff. But she already had lost her sight. She
Yes.
has glaucoma.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So at that point, she had known every, millimeter of her kitchen and could still cook
Sure.
and things like that. But this kind of knocked the wind out of her.
Sure.
So here she is at home at another birthday. I think maybe that's her 91st birthday.
Okay.
And then soon after, it became very difficult for my sister Tina, to do it all alone,
Yes, yes.
even with help coming
Yes.
in. And so against Tina's and our wishes, and Tina didn't want to do it,
Yeah.
but she had to. Mother went to the, what do you call it, Cardinal Cook Nursing Home,
Okay.
which years before had been this very posh Fifth Avenue hospital.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fifth
Okay.
Avenue Hospital, now Cardinal Cook Nursing Home, like
Okay.
Fifth Avenue and 101st Street or something.
Okay.
And so there I am living in Philadelphia, but Helmut, my second husband and my dear main squeeze, we've been married
love
for
it.
26 years
wow,
now.
wow.
Yeah, that we would go and visit her, and this is just Helmut sitting on a Cardinal Cook balcony with her. And I can remember just wonderful things, like I would go and see her, and here I am, of course, teaching at Temple. She passed away in 1995.
Okay.
And I retired, quote unquote, retired at age 57 in 1999
Okay.
after 17 years of teaching there. And we would do things like, I would sing her popular songs. Like, I know any song you can think of because I've listened to so much jazz in
Okay.
my life. And a lot of that coming from Ted and Ruth.
Yes,
And
yes.
George, who's
Okay.
such a big, So all those ballads. And then Liza knew every hymn I think that anybody had ever written.
Wow.
So we would sit there and I would sing to her and she would sing to me. Or I can remember sitting out on the balcony at Cardinal Cook when the marathon, those wonderful marathons that go down Fifth Avenue.
Okay. Okay.
And I was so touched, I can remember at some point, because the physically challenged people
Yes.
are in
Like
the
a
marathon.
Special Olympics kind
Yeah,
of.
in the marathon as well. So very simple things that we did together. And again, the way she could always be so generous. I had been offered a very important fellowship by the Rockefeller Foundation to their place in northern Italy called Bellagio.
Okay.
And that was when I was finishing my first book. And Liza was in Cardinal Cook, and I was explaining to her, Mom, I want to take this opportunity. And she was like, yes, dear. I mean, and of course she didn't understand totally.
Sure.
But it was like, yes, dear, And I felt that this was like the last time I was seeing her.
Wow.
2 weeks into me being in Bellagio, I get the call from Helmut. I had said, call me at any time. And the people who ran the center, the Rockefeller people, they knew that I might be getting this call.
Yes.
So I did, she did actually pass away 2 weeks into my trip. I was supposed to be there for a month. I went back, and that was in March. She passed March 15th, 1995. Wow. And my brother George, he's so sweet, he said, I remember in school reading Julius Caesar and the whole thing about the Ides of March. And so for him, this was like, this is really the Ides of March.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that, though, is for Liza. When I do my
Yes.
yoga every morning, when I do the downward dog,
Yes.
and then go into my arch, I always say a prayer to Liza and thank her for all that she did for all of us, and thank her for bringing me here.
Oh. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful way to end the interview.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.